All right, Terry, it's the final episode. We've been building to this all season. Got to say, your synopsis has been great. Your brain has been chugging along at 1,000% efficiency, so keep it up.
If you ever thought of sniping that Salamanca, don't.
Terry, I think your car alarm's going off. No, that's just Mike's. Welcome back to the Almost Sideshow, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Adam. That is Terry. We are here breaking down another episode of Better Call Saul.
Better Call Saul.
Yes, the season finale of season 2. This is episode 10 called Klick. Debuted April 18th, 2016. And today we are not just talking about what we loved about the episode, we're also giving our season awards. Yes, we're doing that.
Yes, we are.
That time. Terry, how we been?
Been good. Yeah, there's stuff that's been building up. We've been getting ready, and man, the way it goes down, it's one of those. It's one of those where like you can see it coming, and you're like, no, don't do that. Oh, he did that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. My wife has been watching the last couple episodes now too, so she's like, "We got to watch Better Call Saul now, huh?" I was like, "Yeah, gotta do it." And she's like, "Oh no!" So she's getting kind of invested. And I gotta say, like the weather outside, this episode was pretty hot. So let's get into it.
Let's do it. All right. Better Call Saul, Season 2, Episode 10 is entitled Klick. What's Jimmy going to do? Watching Chuck unconscious across the street. It turns out there's one thing that cracks the con man, the health of his brother. Jimmy comes running in, tells them to call 911, turns off all the lights, and tries to get Chuck to come around. Once in the hospital, there's only one thing Chuck wants to know. Why was Jimmy there? Ernie steps up and says he called him, which is why he showed up. Covering for Jimmy because Jimmy's his friend. The doctors want to do some tests to make sure Chuck is okay. Jimmy claims temporary guardianship and has the tests done. Everything is normal, but Chuck is in an almost catatonic state over the overexposure to the electricity of the machines. When he comes to, Jimmy is there, and Jimmy takes him home. Chuck wants some quiet time alone, and Jimmy gives it to him. Meanwhile, Mike is preparing for a sniper job. He purchases his sniper rifle from the only gun guy in the ABQ and stands guard over a small shack where he knows Hector Salamanca is. He watches the cousins kill the ice cream truck driver and tries to get a shot on Hector, but Nacho is always inadvertently blocking the shot. Hector goes back inside without a shot fired. While Mike continues to wait, he hears the horn of his car going off. He retreats to find a stick stuck on the steering wheel, blasting the horn with a note on the windshield. Don't. Jimmy, reveling in the success of his latest commercial, is starting to work through some of his elderly clients when Kim tells him Howard has been trying to get in touch with him all day. When he calls Howard back, Jimmy immediately goes to check on Chuck. Chuck has announced his retirement from HHM and is busy lining his walls with space blankets. Electricity must be penetrating the walls, and he can't go on practicing law if he's making dumb, simple mistakes like mixing up numbers on an address. One thing cracks the con man. Jimmy decides to admit everything to Chuck. He tells Chuck that Chuck had everything figured out exactly that Jimmy had done. Chuck thinks he did it to hurt him, but he really just did it for Kim. Jimmy leaves being warned he just admitted to a felony, but there's no evidence besides the crazy electricity guy's word versus his caretaking brother. Oh, but Chuck got the whole thing on tape.
Bum, bum, boom. The worst kept secret of that whole scene. Yeah, that.
You knew it was there. You knew he was just baiting him.
Yeah. So I think a couple things necessarily didn't happen this episode, but I think some stuff was teased. for what we had kind of predicted a little bit. This was a very interesting episode. It's very centric around the, in a way, jealous, the dysfunctional relationship between Chuck and Jimmy. It starts off with that opening sequence with the mom. The mom's last words was Jimmy, and she's like, "No, it's Chuck. No, Jimmy." Flat lines right in front of Chuck, and heartbreaking, kind of like sad little scene. That's the first time they ever referred to their mom, I think, as well. First time we saw her, right. For sure. So very interesting how that kind of goes down, where Chuck is kind of like can never get the attention of his parents because he's like this, doing things by the book, and Jimmy's the fun one, in a way, cool leather jacket, so on and so forth. But then you kind of see the kind of relationship go, and Chuck is thinking that Jimmy's trying to hurt him once again, but no, he's doing this stuff for Kim because the relationship.
The thing is, he's never done anything to try and hurt Chuck.
Yeah, but I think Chuck feels like that he's like kind of out to get him in a way too. He's like, "You're trying to hurt me." Yeah, and that's the thing. That's the thing. Even though he's not doing it to get back at Chuck, because obviously if he was, he wouldn't be taking care of him like he has, or showed that kind of compassion towards his brother.
Yeah, Kim was right in the last episode. He looks up to Chuck. He wants to try and impress Chuck, and Chuck has been trying to slam him down because he can't trust him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. And then the fun stuff with Mike is very interesting. The awesome snipering. We get to see Glosson. Right when I saw Jim Bieber's name, I was like, "Oh, my son of a gun's back! Draft pick. There we go." Absolutely liked. He's like no hard feelings as he's wiping down the gun. I thought that was pretty good. So cool to see Lawson back there. Got a theory of who left the note as well. I think we may be on the same page in that. We won't necessarily spoil it here, but at this second. But yeah, this was a really kind of cool episode. Good little season finale. Leaves you wanting more because there is certain teases that do happen, but it also feels like the next episode should be the season finale at the same time.
Yeah, this episode is very Jimmy, Chuck, and Mike based, where in the last episode, or last like half the season, basically, it's been Jimmy, Kim, and Mike, and now this one's so Chuck-centric. And yeah, you get a little into the mindset of Chuck and where he's at and how he's doing all this because the parents liked Jimmy more. I mean, like, that's kind of what you get the sense of. I don't know. Chuck is so petty in everything that he's doing right now. And yeah, the Mike stuff. So those are the two scenes I had down as best scene was the confrontation at the end with Jimmy and Chuck, and then Mike sniping over the house. So let's talk about that for a second, because that's such a cool scene. It's shot so well, of looking back up through the scope and seeing his eye, and then Nacho just being in the wrong spot. That's like the one person that Mike is not going to take out in this whole thing. And
I think the episode is sets it up where you think Nacho is like purposely doing that. I think a part of it's like, is he intentionally doing that, or it's just like,
I don't think so.
Well, once it's like the horn starts going off, it's like, wait a second, no, that's not. There's no possible way. It's they get behind him. They're not going to reveal a different Salamanca at this time too. But
or did Nacho know, and then like give the heads up to somebody else? Hey, keep an eye on this guy.
No, I don't.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah,
I could see it. I could see it.
Yes, I don't think not as interesting as who it could be. But
yeah, But you get another shot of the ice cream truck driver, poor guy.
Poor guy.
You get the cousins showing up. I mean, there's a lot going on in that scene there.
Yeah.
That's not the same house that Tuco went down in, is it?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
No, I don't think so.
But out in the middle of nowhere, it felt like it could have been.
Could have been, definitely, or at least like on the same property, maybe.
Yeah, that could be.
For that ice cream truck driver, it's definitely a rocky road this season.
No. LVP Adams pun.
It's delicious ice cream.
So let's talk about the last scene and Jimmy and Chuck. I think as I was watching like the opening scene or the scene after the flashback and then that last scene, what it showed me is I remember back to last episode and watching that final shot and thinking about Walt looking over Jane, right? And it's like the same idea of, do I go in? Do I not go in? Do I help? Do I not help? What do I do? And I think it's telling that they do the opposite thing. Because there's a reason why Breaking Bad is called Breaking Bad. Because Walt is Breaking Bad. Walt is becoming the kingpin and losing all emotion. Jimmy knows what the right thing to do is, and he knows what he should do, and he knows they're opposites, and he still chooses the right thing. He can't help himself but choose the right thing, because at his core, Jimmy's a good guy, just like Kim has been trying to tell everybody. Jimmy's a good guy. He just gets lost in some of his stuff and has to try and find ways to cut corners to get a leg up. But he's not Breaking Bad. He's a good guy. And you can tell that because he still is choosing the right thing to do instead of what he should do. And he does it in that first scene when he runs across the street and gets himself into trouble. And he does it in that last scene when he sees the only thing that's going to fix my brother is by telling him he was right and that I did it and nothing's wrong with you, even if it means burning the whole thing down. And I think that's so fascinating of now we've got this, like that comparison I pulled out last episode. Now we've got, this is how Walt and Jimmy are different. This is how our main characters are different. One's Breaking Bad and one is still a good person that actually cares about stuff still.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, it kind of goes like one of my favorite scenes too is like that. This is how well acted that he's on the stretcher, because he's just in like that scene is so well acted, and he's like, "No EKG, no CAT scan, no," and he's like freaking out.
I have a condition.
No, listen, we need restraints in here. Such a chaotic scene. Like it feels like it's straight out of the Pit HBO show. Like. It feels like it could be like any one of those medical dramas. It's like it's such a great like medical procedural scene, but also just like a great character like moment and seeing his like complete like breaking down, gaining consciousness of what's happening finally, and then just like immediately just being completely petrified because of his condition. And I think it's just kind of a fantastic chaotic little opening there. And it fits in with the rest of kind of what he's going through in this as well. And even the entire time, Chuck knows his brother really well, and he knows that, Jimmy eventually will say, he probably does know that Jimmy's probably going to do the right thing. So that's why he gets it on tape, because he knows his brother's going to do the right thing.
Because he knows Jimmy's a good person, even though he's constantly trying to screw him.
Yeah, because he's like he wants to take the easy way out, going to Samoa for his law degree. I love it, but at the same time, is like he's a lawyer with a big heart, but also just a cons a lot of people. But Chuck kind of knows that as well because he knows his brother. So it's fascinating, these two characters together. So Good stuff. Yeah, good, solid stuff between those two.
All right, the Betsy Kettleman douchebag award.
Is it Chuck?
It's Chuck.
It's
got to be
Can we
Chuck.
say Chuck. It's got to be Chuck in this one.
I mean, he almost kills himself trying to prove that Jimmy is out to get him, and then the guy who is at his side the entire time, the only one that cares about him in any way, shape, or form, he has to dig the knife in the first chance he gets. He doesn't understand. He doesn't care how much he cares. All he has to do is be right.
Yeah, that's just true. Yeah, it's definitely got to be Chuck here. He just sees the Chuck way. It's got to be the right way. He's gonna get it. He's like that alpha personality with a condition. He's gonna figure out a way to get the what he wants out of it too. So yeah,
we have a little bit of a revenge tour going on here too. Like,
true.
Mom preferred Jimmy over Chuck. Chuck's wife was
Jimmy
charmed
jokes.
by Jimmy, while Chuck, not charmed by Chuck. Like, it's almost, you start to wonder if a lot of this is Chuck just jealous of Jimmy?
I'm cool. I'm hip. I can wear a leather jacket.
Yeah.
Austin Powers.
Never pass up an opportunity. Yeah, it's Chuck. Stickman Award.
It's Mike. He's calm, cool, collected. Kind of, he walks with a purpose. Has a big gun. Yeah, it's definitely Mike in this episode.
I don't have a stickman. I have an anti-stickman, and that is Nacho, because he was definitely a shot blocker in this episode.
That is true.
So, yeah, that's what I'm going with. All right, best new face. Hey, that's Danny Trejo Award.
Not really
goes to
choose from here. I guess there's not a whole lot to choose from here. Because we saw the return of Strauss. We saw, the only guy that I can think of. There was that one guy. Where was that guy?
The one guy.
Dr.
Dr. Topolsky. That's who I had down. Eli Goodman.
Eli Goodman.
I think he was the one that did the CAT scan. I think that's what he did.
Oh yeah, that's got to be it. So he's been some stuff too, like The Space Between Us. He was the ER doctor.
Yeah, he's just kind of, he plays a doctor a lot. It looks like doctor or lawyer.
Yeah, true.
He was a radio host in an episode of NCIS. I probably saw that one. He was a doctor in 24. He was a doctor in Bones. He was a doctor on a show called Hawthorne. He was a detective on 2 episodes of Dexter. Yeah. He just kind of pops up. He was in 2 episodes of ER.
I love this guy. This guy's funny. His name, Ramon M. Martinez. He plays Greatest Generation Farmer.
Oh, there you go.
From that commercial.
Oh, yeah.
It's his only acting credit.
That's pretty good.
That's a scene that I wanted him to show, actually. The scene that we didn't see in the show was him filming that scene in front of the tractor.
The Greatest Generation Farmer. Yep, his only credit. That's funny. That is funny.
I don't know if I picked up on this. Like Fudge's IMDb picture is him standing in front of the plane. I think that's great.
It totally is. Yeah,
so good.
All right, minor character.
Ernesto's pretty dang good. Steps up for Jimmy because he's my friend. I like that. Miss Strauss is pretty good too, from the commercial.
Yeah, I had down Mrs. Strauss.
Yeah, like that.
Because I mean, she's awesome.
Yeah,
she nails it. She knows her role. She knows what she's supposed to be doing.
She understood the assignment for sure.
Absolutely. Okay. What's next? Let's see here. Best Saul one-liner.
We need a secretary. Anybody want any coffee? Coffee? Donuts? Donuts?
This young lady will get it for you.
Yeah. Your brain chugging along at 1,000% is pretty good. I would have made Nixon proud. It's a pretty good one.
I had Hamlin, McGill, more like Scrooge and Marley.
Yeah, good call. That's a good one. I like there's that always the we. You're the only doctor in the room. Like what's this we stuff?
That's a good one.
And then when you're 99, you can drop dead giving closing arguments to the judge bot 3000. Stupid. Minor character, Judge Bot 3000. Yeah.
Judge Bot 3000. I like it.
Made by the inventor of the talking toilet.
Yes, absolutely. Best Breaking Bad reference. Outside of Lawson and the cousins, I don't know if there was another one. Or would you have?
No, I think, is that the same hospital that it's kind of tough to say because there can't be too many hospitals in Albuquerque. Maybe there is. Is that the same hospital where the poison kid went? The kid that Walt poisoned?
Ooh.
That would be interesting.
Or the hospital that
Marie works at?
Oh, I was going to say the one that the baby was born.
That's another one too.
Holly.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
We've
seen that hospital before because we've seen that doctor before.
Yeah, we definitely seen that doctor before. Or it could be his like, oh no, we've seen that doctor before. Yeah, because she was.
Yeah, she was the one that was trying to convince Jimmy that it was psychological and snuck some electrical stuff into the room.
From the Faculty movie. Go watch it. Okay.
Right.
My plug.
Okay. Midlife crisis moment.
No CAT scans, man. No CAT scans. I don't know. Sometimes in life you have to just kind of fall on the sword and admit like you did something wrong, because it's not going to only make the other person feel better, but it's also the right thing to do sometimes. And sometimes just admitting, wrongs, making those, and then immediately record it. People, no.
Yeah.
Immediately record it. I think sometimes just kind of admitting, like, will that make you feel better? Well, here it is. Get that unsincere apology.
Now you feel better.
Yay.
Yeah. So I've got when Chuck was rummaging through his garage, that feeling of, where did I put that one thing I haven't used in forever, but I need it right now, and I know it's here somewhere.
The garage is pretty great as a midlife crisis. That's what everybody's garage looks like.
Mm-hmm. Well, no. He's got like his microwave and his oven and stove and anything. Yeah, and treadmill out there. It's a little different. I wonder if we ever see how Chuck developed this. Like, when did it start? That would be an interesting scene that would be cool to have at some point. LVP.
Well, I got some flaws.
Oh, go with the flaws.
He had to go outside the house to go into his garage. There wasn't a door.
It's
not a detached garage. It's attached.
I mean, we did a deep dive into the floor plan of the White House, and I think we decided that the only door into the garage was outside the front door, right? So
true.
It's possible.
So LVP, the Albuquerque,
Albuquerque architects.
Yeah, lame. That's pretty. Yeah, that's something. I can't remember. There's got to be something else. I had something, forgot to write it down, but must be not important. So
nice. All right, LVP. My LVP is the ladies in the copy shop. And how, like, he's going around turning everything off. Hey, we were using that. And it's like, dude, don't you see that someone is unconscious on the floor in the shop? Like, there are more pressing matters than your copy that you were trying to make on 11x14 that you don't know how to switch the tray. I mean, come on.
This is true.
LVP.
Is true. LVP, for me, the doctors holding Chuck down. It's like without like really knowing that. Well, I don't know. It's tough because at the same time he's clearly telling you he has a disorder. He has this thing, and they're just like, no, it's okay. We're doing this for your own good. We got to do this. We got to do this, and they're not really bedside manners. Well, they're ER doctors too. They're not going to have the greatest bedside manner. But
that's true. But
at the same time, yeah, but it makes for great television. Yeah.
MVP.
MVP. I kind of like Kim's demeanor in this episode. It's like, oh, we got to worry about your things. Like, well, no, stop. Go exercise or something, and go take your mind off the hot. It's like, okay, fine. She just busts out her work there. She's like, I'll sit here and I'll do my work. I don't care. Actually, not my MVP, but I just like her whole demeanor in this episode for the few scenes that we got here. My MVP.
What was the line? Hold on. What was the line that he had a great line to her when when she sits down. I thought I had it. Oh yeah, no, here. I feel better if you're doing something unhospitally.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's a Saul one-liner. Yeah,
that's a great Saul one-liner. Yeah, unhospitally, and even she's like unhospitally. Yeah.
Whatever. It's been a long day.
It's been a long day. All right, my MVP is whoever left that note on Mike's windshield, because that means someone got the drop on Mike. Nobody gets the drop on Mike.
There's one guy.
So like that was the.
It's a good little tease.
I think it might be heading towards what we were thinking it was heading towards. So.
Yeah.
All right.
My MVP.
Your MVP.
Dr. Laura Cruz could be it. She, pretty friendly and been familiar with the case.
And she was in The Faculty. I don't know if you've heard that.
And, yeah, just a little film called The Faculty. Just an essential film from the late 80s or late 90s that influenced my childhood. Anyway, the commercial, it did bring in clients. We actually saw and a wide range of clients. I was like, oh yeah, put your the shades on there, pal. Yeah. Oh yeah. Off there he goes. That guy's great.
Don't forget the sunglasses. Yeah, that was good. All right, so we've wrapped up the episode. It's now time to break down this season. Go through all our categories. The season categories for season 2.
Next?
We'll get there. Oh, okay. We'll get there. Gotcha. Best scene of the season.
Ooh, hitting off with a bang here. Let's go through some of my other ones that I had here, just as a recollection of everything here. Because there's a lot of great stuff in this. I think the photo shoot with Fifi is pretty dang awesome. Getting the flag shot's pretty awesome too. The opening of Inflatable, the montage for Inflatable with all the different suits where he's trying to get fired. I think that's another great one. It's like, I took a double decker. I think though my favorite I think this is the season for montages. I think I want to go with my personal favorite scene. May not be like the greatest little scene here, but I like things with Kim Wexler this season. I think this is really heavy on hers. So honorable mention, Kim Wexler's montage where she's trying to get in episode 5 of called Rebecca, where she's trying to get the clients for Mesa Verde. That's awesome. But also the sit down lunch that with Richard. I think those are my two favorites. Really good scenes there. So
those are good. I'm gonna go the one from episode 9 of Kim telling off Chuck. Good, that, especially like another one of the best scenes was earlier on when they have like the heart to heart because Kim's still there working and Chuck comes in before anybody else gets there. And now it's to a point where she's telling him off and telling him everything he needs to hear, but not necessarily wants to hear.
Yeah.
And it's so good. It's so good. So yeah, I think that was a big one. The Betsy Kettleman douchebag of the season.
I think I have Chuck down a couple times.
I've got mine. It has to be Ken Wins.
Oh, like episode 1.
I mean, and one thing I realized, I mean, we took like a couple weeks off in between here because, like, life happened and we had that little hiatus halfway through the season. I forgot how far back this season goes, and so I was like, oh man, that was episode 1 of this season. But yeah, Ken Wins. Like that whole thing was pretty great and borderline one of the better scenes of the season as well. It True. Was them working Ken Wins.
Yeah, that's Ken Wins is great. I'll go with Chuck to just say something different because I did write Chuck down several times as the douchebag on my episode records there. So I'll say Chuck here as well.
All right, Stickman of the season.
I have Mike down a couple times. Billy Mays is a good one because of the infomercial.
Rupert Holmes.
Rupert Holmes, yeah.
I have Slippin' Jimmy because he takes Kim home after taking down Ken Wins, and that's like the first time like we know that they had a night together. So
true.
But it wasn't until he showed her the Slippin' Jimmy.
That is true. So, I'm gonna go with Price, the Simple Simon, the Ass Man, the Simple Simon, the Ass Man from the Cobbler episode, because he gets down, he takes his job very seriously. He sits in pies. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Price.
I like it. I like it.
My anti-stick man, but oh well.
Best new face of the season.
Best new face, man. There was several like really cool. There was some really cool like people we dug into their IMDb page, but for me, I like people that sometimes those people are really cool because like, oh, I've seen that guy around, but I didn't recognize his face. Like going through here, there was 2 people that I immediately knew like where I've seen those from. Rex Lynn, who played Kevin from Mesa Verde from Rush Hour.
Right.
But the one I'm going to go with is the guy who plays Captain Bauer from Fifi, Brendan Fear from Final Destination. I was like, I knew exactly where you're from. You're the brother who dies on that airplane in Final Destination. So yeah, that was my minor character, Captain Bauer. He's such a gullible guy.
So my best new faces of the season are 2 very similar ones that are soon as I saw them.
I totally forgot.
I knew. One is the one police officer who comes to investigate Price's house after the all that, and it's the guy from Boy Meets World. It's Mr. Turner's teacher buddy from Boy Meets World, and so that was one. And the other one is good old Pa McGill, Raphael Sparge, who I've seen in all sorts of stuff. Most notably for me, The Guardian. He's one where as soon as I see his face every time, like, hey, I know that guy. That's yeah. So that's the other one.
I forgot. Yeah, Ed Bagley Jr. was a thing in this.
Oh yeah, Ed Bagley Jr.
Yeah, friend of the podcast. Yeah, he was a thing in this season. So I guess that technically should be mine. Get to work, Jimmy.
Get to work. Yeah.
That should be a soundbite on this thing.
Work and word. Yeah, we should get that on here. The best Saul one-liner of the season. Gosh. Is there anything better than Squat Cobbler?
Squat Cobbler, yeah, that's great.
That's just, it's so good.
What is this, the 1940s? She's not ruined. She's not ruined. We getting mixed signals here.
Did you talk to Annette? The whole thing at the school, trying to get the shot.
Hey, Cliff.
I like that.
It was me. I didn't flush.
It was me.
I didn't flush.
The one thing we never mentioned on that episode that I realized, I went and watched it back afterwards, the whole juicer thing. Like that whole part of the montage was amazing.
Watched Water Never Boils. My tongue is like hamburger meat. Goddamn Pixie Ninja.
I don't know who said this one. Oh no, I do know that one. Yeah. I'll save that one for a little bit.
Yeah, the big can is where I should put my empty Scotch bottles. That's another good one. He's at the office.
Yeah. Doesn't he call him Grandpa Mike at one point? I think that was one I had down. Don't
be jealous of my big bowl of balls. It's a good one.
Oh yeah. There was one that it wasn't a line, but it was the double thumbs up, double barreled.
Double barrel, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For you, I can make any chair in this room vibrate. Yeah. The Boston cream splat, Simple Simon, the ass man, the Dutch apple ass, squat cobbler, full moon, the moon pie. Yeah. No, the business is running. Oh no. I have some midlife clarity.
Midlife clarity. That's a good one. Maybe the best Chuck one was from the last episode. No one ever accused you of being lazy. Every other sin in the book, but not that one.
Yeah,
like that sums up Jimmy pretty well.
I got GERD. I have GERD, whatever reflux disease. I can't say that.
Oh,
yeah, it was episode 5. Yeah.
There are some great ones. All right, best Breaking Bad reference in this season.
Oh, best Breaking Bad line
I've got mine.
Go ahead.
It's Crazy 8 showing up in his Tampico truck, his Tampico shirt, and like that.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a really good one. And then at me not knowing who it was at first.
As soon as I saw Tampico, I went, Tampico, I know that. And then it was Crazy 8. It was Crazy 8.
I like Lawson showing up here. I think that's a great one. I think the realtor.
I still don't think that's the same person.
That's crazy. You got Skylar White, possibly some blonde at a bar. That whole conversation.
Oh, I thought I had that one.
The Cousins is a pretty good one. Fran the waitress is also really good.
Oh,
Hector Salamanca is his appearance.
Of course.
Ice Station Zebra Associates. They said also to that little toy pig that was that Mike got that to help kill Dwayne Chow showed up.
Yeah.
In the magical episode, the tequila shows back up, and of course, Kinwin.
Yes,
probably the tequila is mine. The tequila is probably mine.
Tequila is a good one. You spotted that one right away.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's the tequila.
There it is. All right, midlife crisis moment of the season.
Quoting things before people's time. It's a good one. Like, no, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yep. I teach middle schoolers. You know how many things I quote that came out before they were born?
Oh, yeah.
A lot.
Our pets' heads are falling off. Ding!
Heads are falling off!
Oh, I know, this is a good one. I usually mess up the punchline of jokes. I don't know if you know this about me.
Oh.
It's a good one.
I don't know that at all about you.
No, that's not me. Yeah.
So I've got down the nighttime realization when you realize something while you're in bed about to fall asleep, and then you're wide awake and you got to get up and do it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And then going back to the very beginning and Price, nothing's more important than my collections. My collections are my friend.
Another one too from the very first episode. being tempted to touch the thing that you're not supposed to touch. It says do not touch the switch.
Oh, the switch. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's a good one too. It's a good one too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. LVP of the season.
Of the season. Oh my goodness.
I have two.
The optical migraine that are Jimmy's suits. I think his suits are just great.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I think that LVP is Arturo. I think that guy. If anybody is going to die in an episode, it's going to be Arturo, and sometimes it's just a matter of when, not if. Arturo is a goner. You are an LVP, sir.
I just realized we skipped over minor character of the season.
Oh, we did.
We did.
Oh yeah, we did. We sure did. We kind of blended that in.
Yeah.
Oh, this is kind of tough. Go ahead.
My minor character of the season, I've got two of them. And for the same reason, it's Omar and Ernie. Like those two are the best Omar. Because they actually like Jimmy and try to help him.
Yeah, true.
And they're the only ones that want to help Jimmy.
I think going forward, until we figure out something else, this is the Omar and Jimmy, or no, Omar and
Omar Ernie.
The Omar Ernie Minor Character Award.
The Omar and Ernie Minor Character.
Followed up by
Lance. I
get
behind that.
Lance is the other one. That's the third option.
Who was Lance again?
The printer shop guy.
Oh, the printer shop guy. We're just gonna call it the printer guy minor character.
The printer guy.
Hey, printer guy minor character award. I like that. All right, back to LVP. I've got two down here. One is Price's Hummer, which busts out another one of my Saul one-liners, which was I think came from Mike. It looks like a school bus for 60-year-old pimps, which is just a great line. But the other one, it's Chuck. Chuck is the LVP of this season because he is causing all the problems that are going on.
True.
Like he is sabotaging Jimmy when he's at Davison, Maine. He sabotaged Jimmy so he couldn't be at HHM, and he is doing everything he can to throw him off and knock him off his game. And so he is an LVP.
Yeah, that's a great one. Chuck being an LVP, I get that. I also Price an LVP. Also, that girl who's just the fact checker who at
Aaron,
Davis and Maine. That's LVP.
His babysitter.
Yeah, but Chuck is the right answer. But I'll pick Aaron as the other one.
That's a good one. MVP of the season. You take one, I'll take the other.
Take one, I'll take the other one. Kim Wexler's work ethic. Kim Wexler. But yes, she is fantastic. She wants the best for herself. She just makes a bold move of stepping out and doing her own thing. Not two different law firms, but same. We'll split the bills, but still, she's fantastic. She gets Mesa Verde by herself, pretty much. Has a big opportunity to be her own boss. So, Kim Wexler really kind of shined in this season for me.
Yeah, Kim is pretty awesome, and everything that she brings to the table, from being Jimmy's partner in crime to his actual partner to stepping out and having doing her own thing, she's awesome. So you took Kim, so I'll take Mike because Mike's the other MVP of this season. Watching everything he does, and going down this whole rabbit hole of helping Nacho and getting rid of Tuco and then having to deal with Hector and then screwing over Hector, but now realizing that it's never going to end with Hector and he's got to just take him out. And then he gets his note on his car. Mike, everything that's going on with him is so fascinating. And maybe it's because the Mike stuff is really the stuff that is immersed in the true Breaking Bad prequel stuff. Because that's where we get the Salamancas. That's where we get all the connections to the drug ring and everything. And but Mike is Mike. There's none like him. So
yes. And if it wasn't for that Pimento and Price, we would never get the Salamanca drug lord stuff.
It's true.
Kind of. My other MVP, on this episode, or on this too, is honorable mention, at least to be in the conversation. Davis and Maine. Okay, hear me out. That company gave so many chances to Mike, and gave him like a car, put him up for housing, gave him this, took a chance on this guy. I think that was a pretty good employer for that, for Jimmy. But it wasn't his deal. So Davis and Maine is at least worth a shot here. A shout out.
That's good. That's good. All right. Well, that's our season awards. We've talked the episode, we've talked the season. We're going to talk about what's next. But first, I have a little surprise for you.
Oh, Todd back?
Todd, yeah, actually, he sent in some audio for us.
Oh God.
Because we talked about this at one point. I think he mentioned it at one point. But it's something to kind of help us wrap up our season here. And so here's Todd wrapping up our season for us.
What's up, guys? So back when I was on Season 2, Episode 4, I teased a little something about the titles to the Season 2 episodes. And here I am to reveal what that actually meant, because this is when I actually found out about it. Because back when I was watching this when it was actually airing, Talking Saul came on at the end of the season, and they had Vince Gilligan and Peter Gould on there, and Chris Hardwick's like, oh, I mean, well, there's this fan theory about this and this and this, and Vince Gilligan's like, yeah, we underestimate our fans and how intuitive they are, because pretty much all I said was, like, look a little closer at the episode titles. And, no, this has been bothering Terry, but the fans figured it out.
Yes, it
and
has.
They decided, oh, look at the episode titles. Maybe I'll take the first letter of all the episodes, and then I'll rearrange them to see if it says something. FRINGSBACK. Brings back, baby. Back. Yeah, we will get an appearance of Gus in the near future. I don't even know if they planned on that being a reveal at that time, but the fans were just that crazy that they figured it out. Because, I mean, that's never something I would think to do. But that's all I got. Great job in Season 2. I look forward to hearing you guys talk about Season 3. And we are in it now. This is truly one of the great shows, and it only gets better from here. Okay, that's all. Take it easy, guys.
Well, with that said, the sideshow's only going to get better, too.
I think so.
Think of the content. Do it for the
content. You looked that up? You looked that up. You saw that. No. Did you? Or did you know?
No. But I knew it had to be Frank on that note. That's where my head went. I swear I did not look at that up.
Okay.
I did not look anything up like that.
So
I stayed away.
First letters of each one. Okay.
Yeah. I've been trying to stay away since the editor notes. I've been trying to stay away from that kind of stuff.
That's good. Good for you. Good for you.
Ever since the Kansas City Royals.
Yes. That was it. LVP is Kansas City Royals. That's awesome. That is awesome. How cool. We knew he was going to be coming back, but I love how it's just that little tease. Like they put that in the episode titles.
That's pretty cool. MVP
takes some forethought.
Yeah, there we go.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good job, Todd. Good job, Todd. All right. What's happening next season? Well, I think Frang's coming back, but we kind of had that idea already. Like that's who we were thinking. Now, who put the note on the car? It wasn't Gus. I think it was Dead Eyes.
It's got to be it got to be Dead Eyes. Somebody who works for Gus, but it's a Gus guy.
Mm-hmm. He'll be back, and we've been hinting at that. We've been kind of
we said it
that the hate the mutual hatred of Hector might be what brings Mike and Gus together. Are we gonna start this season the way or season 3 the way you were thinking, and we're gonna jump a little bit and Jimmy's in jail, or are we gonna see it all come crumbling down?
I think there will be a jump where he'll be in an orange jumpsuit. I think I've been seeing that for a long time, but
does he do anything? Does Chuck use it?
That's a good point, actually.
Does Chuck because maybe Chuck finally has a realization moment of, he deserves the chance, and not me trying to take him down. Like, maybe Chuck will be content with knowing he was right. I don't know.
You're giving Chuck too much credit, I think.
Maybe. I could see. I don't know. I could see it happening.
There is a world, not this one, but
what takes him from being Jimmy McGill, who shares an office with Kim, to Better Call Saul? I've got a Statue of Liberty on my roof in a strip mall. Like,
and a dope ass secretary.
Yeah, like something is gonna have to take him from the dentist office to the strip mall. It's just a matter of what. And is it this? Is it something coming up later?
Who does he get to be his legal counsel too in court? Is it Kim? Is Kim his lawyer?
Well, I mean, it can't be Mike, so
no, can't be. He's not gonna ask Howard.
Yeah, that would be weird.
Very weird.
But, I mean, there's 6 seasons here, and we just finished season 2. We're a third of the way through this show, so we've got a ways to go. I'm excited to see where it's gonna go. This is gonna be fun.
It's been a good episode.
This is gonna be fun.
Definitely. The second season started off a little slower. I think we can admit that a little bit, but it has continued to grow and become a really good show, and just kind of must watch now. So, looking forward to the start of the 3rd season already. It's gonna be a good one.
Like Todd said, we're in the thick of it now.
Yeah, there's no going back.
I love it. Yep, I'm excited for season 3.
Man.
Seeing where we go.
Well, yeah, same. We can't another repeat listen episode here. We can't keep getting away with doing content like this. We're amazing. Can't keep getting away with it. Or whatever.
We gotta get that on here too.
Yeah, that's another great one. Welcome to the part of the show. We just need to figure out what sound bites we need to actually have on here. It's a good one. But anyway, thank you guys. Yeah, with me hosting the episodes, they're not really that tight all the time. But anyway, this is this has been another awesome episode, another awesome season rather of the Almost Sideshow, where we break down Better Call Saul.
Better Call Saul.
And and we do one more thing.
Sit and spin your buttholes.
Subscribe, butthole.